MCQ in Polity. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Indian Constitution consists of 300 articles, 350 articles, more than 400 articles, 500 articles. Right option is option number C, more than 400 articles. Originally there were 22 parts, 395 articles and 8 schedules in the Constitution of India. A number of articles were added and removed later through amendments. At present there are around 470 articles, but they are added in the form of subparts such as A, B, C, etc. of the original article 395. There are 12 schedules at present. So right option is option number C, more than 400 articles. Next, how many parts, articles and schedules were there in original Indian Constitution? Options are 22 parts, 395 articles and 8 schedules, to 24 parts, 450 articles, 12 schedules, and 22 parts, 390 articles and 8 schedules, 24 parts, 425 articles and 12 schedules. Right option is option number A, 22 parts, 395 articles and 8 schedules. So next question is, there were originally how many articles in Constitution of how many articles in Constitution of India? Options are 420 articles, 380 articles, 395 articles, 270 articles. Right option is option number C, 395 articles. Next, total number of articles and schedules in Constitution calculating or numbering wise is options are 390 articles and 5 schedules, 395 articles and 12 schedules, 395 articles and 10 schedules, and 444 articles and 12 schedules. The answer is not described, not mentioned. So next question is, the Indian Constitution comprises of 395 articles, 22 parts and 12 schedules, and 371 articles, 21 parts and 11 schedules, 372 articles and 20 parts and 7 schedules, 381 articles and 23 parts and 8 schedules. Right option is option number A, 395 articles, 22 parts and 12 schedules. The Indian Constitution comprises. Next, how many states and union territories were established by the 1956 State Restructuring Act? Options are 14 states, 6 union territory, 18 states, 9 union territories and 22 states and 8 union territories, 21 states and 7 union territories. Right option is option number A, 14 states and 6 union territories. By the State Recognition Act 1956, 14 states and 6 union territories were created on November 1, 1956. Next question is, total number of schedules in the Constitution is options are 12, 16, 8 and 10. Right option is option number A, 12 schedules of the total number of Indian Constitution. So next question is, there are 12 schedules in our Constitution. Originally there were only 8 schedules, but 4 schedules were added. Amendment Act 9 schedules were added by First Amendment Act 1951 related to validation of certain acts and regulation. 10 schedules were added by 52nd Amendment Act 1985, which contain provisions of disqualifications on the grounds of defections. 11 schedules were added 73rd Amendment Act 1992, and it contains provisions of Panchayati Raj. 12 schedules were added by 74th Amendment Act 1992, which contain provisions of municipal corporations. So next question is, Indian Constitution has 9 schedules, 12 schedules, 10 schedules, 11 schedules. Right option is option number B, 12 schedules. So next question is, consider the following statements. The Constitution of India has 20 parts. There are 390 articles in the Constitution of India. In all, 9, 10, 11 and 12 schedules were added to the Constitution of India by the Constitution Amendment Act. Which of the statements given above is correct? Right option is option number C, 9, 10 and 11 and 12 schedules were added to the Constitution of India by the Constitution Act. So option C is correct. The Constitution of India has 22 parts, hence statement 1 is incorrect. There are 395 articles in the Constitution of India, hence statement 2 is also incorrect. 9, 10, 11 and 12 schedules were added to the constitutions of India by Constitutional Amendment Act, hence statement 3 is correct. The 9 schedules added by the First Amendment Act 1951 is related to the land reform and abolition of zamindari systems. 10 schedules added by 52nd Amendment Act 1985 is related to anti-defection provisions for member of parliament and member of the state legislature. By 11 schedule added through 73rd Amendment Act 1992, panchayats have been given administrative control, which in 12 schedules added by 74th Amendment Act 1992, municipalities are given administrative control. So next question is, consider the following statements. The Parliament of India can place a particular law in the 9 schedules of the Constitution of India. The validity of a law or law placed in the 9 schedules cannot be examined by any court and no judgments can be made on it. Which of the statements given above is correct? Only 1, only 2, 1, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. Right option is option number A, only 1. The Parliament of India can place a particular law in 9 schedules of the Constitution of India. So next question is 9 schedules deals with acts and regulations of the state legislature dealing with the reform and abolition of zamindari systems, and of the parliament dealing with other matters. This schedule was added by the First Amendment Act 1951 to protect laws, including in its form judicial scrutiny on the ground of violations of fundamental rights. However, in 2007, the Supreme Court ruled that the laws included in these schedules after April 24, 1973 are now open to judicial review. So next question is, the Indian Constitution is divided into 16 parts, 22 parts, 24 parts, 25 parts. Right option is option number B, 22 parts. Originally there were 22 parts, 395 articles and 8 schedules in the Constitution of India. Next question is, which parts of Constitution contain provision related to citizenship? Options are part 1, part 3, part 2, part 4. Right option is option number C, part 2. Provision related to citizenship are contained in part 2 of the Constitution, article 5 to 11. Next question is, which one of the following is not matched correctly? Citizenship part 2 of the Constitution, fundamental rights part 3 of the Constitution, fundamental duties part 6A of the Constitution, and state part 6 of the Constitution. Right option is option number C, fundamental duties part 6A of the Constitution is not right. The provision related to fundamental duties is included part 4A of the which is inserted in the Indian Constitution 1976. The other options are correctly matched. So next question is, match list 1 and list 2 are and select the correct answer from the code given below. Formation of new states, part 2 of the Constitution, citizenship part 3 of the Constitution, fundamental rights, article 323A of the Constitution, and sitting of administrative tribunal part 3 of the Constitution. Right option is option number A, formation of new state, article 3 of the Constitution, Indian citizenship part 2 of the Constitution, fundamental rights part 3 of the Constitution, and sitting of administrative tribunal, article 323A of the Constitution. So next question is, which one of the following is not correctly matched? Provision and part of the Constitution, citizenship part 2, union territories part 7, and municipalities plus 9A, and election part 20. Right option is option number B, union territories part 7. So the correctly match other options are, right option is option number B, citizenship is related to part 2 and union territories